Okay, so I've done my rotation. Now I have to do another translation, which is going to be 5 to the right and 3 up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this point here, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the right, and 1, 2, 3 up. Okay? I'm going to do the same thing with this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3 up. I'm going to do that with the others. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the right. 1, 2, 3 up. And I'm just going to put the last one there because I know it's got to be along the sides there. So there is now rectangle D. So we only have one more transformation to do, and that's our dilation. And that's actually what I kind of started to do here. So I'm doing a dilation where I have 3x, 3y. So my scale factor is 3. That means I'm multiplying the coordinate points by 3. So my example here is this point here is at 1, 2. So when I did that, I multiplied 3 times 1 and 3 times 2. And I got that my new point is 3, 6. So I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here's my first one. This is at 1, negative 2. So now I'm going to be at negative 1, 2, I should say. So now I'm going to be at negative 3, 1, 2, 3, and positive 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's my next point. Then I have the bottom ones. This is 1, negative 2. So I'm going to go, here's 3. So I'm going to be at 3, negative 6. And this will be at negative 3, negative 6. And now when I connect all those, you'll see the size of this new rectangle here, and it pretty much is 3 times the size of everything else. So we have here, this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes in it. This one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72 boxes. The area actually basically went by a factor of 9. That's because since each of the sides was multiplied by 3, the total area was multiplied by 9. Huge increase. Okay? So that's what happens with that. So this, notice, this is similar because it's a rectangle. It's similar to each of these other rectangles, but it's way bigger. Okay? So that's when we're given a series of transformations. Now, what I want to show you is what if we are already given two shapes and we have to figure out, well, what transformations were done. So I have two shapes here, all right? And I'm going to say I'm going from A to B, okay? So what I need to do is I need to look and I have to figure out, well, what happened? So first off, I notice the size changed, okay? The size definitely changed, all right? This is much bigger, this is much smaller. So it's definitely a reduction as a dilation. So now, I noticed two things, because there's two ways we could do this. I could do one way where I involve a reflection, and I could do one way where I involve a rotation. And what I mean by that is this. When I look at this, I notice that this shape flipped left, right. So I could do, I'm going to take this out. I could do a reflection across the y-axis because it's going left, right. So that would be x comma y, and my x changes, negative x, y. So if I had to write the algebraic, I'd say that's what it was first. I did a reflection, I changed the sign of the x. So it flipped. So now this point would be all the way over here. Then I got to figure out, well, what is my scale factor? How did I go from this very large image to this relatively smaller image? So what we do is this. To figure out the scale factor, okay, I have to start with what is the length of one of the sides of my image and divide it by the similar length on my pre-image. So I look here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to look at this side here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When I do that division, my scale factor is a half. So then I have a dilation of 1/2 x, 1/2 y. Okay? So, but if I do that, and I'll show you what I'm going to do, it'll, alright, so half of this will bring it here, alright, because this is 4, 4, it would wind up at 2, 2. This is at negative 4, 4, it would wind up here. This is at negative 2, 0, so it actually half of that will be there. And then that and that. So this is my kind of my in-between. Okay, so if we notice, now this has to slide up. Alright? Oh, shoot, I forgot to turn it. But basically this is what it would happen. I would switch it, and now I have to slide this up. Alright? So this point here is going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up. And really I should have had this flipped, but this basically only moved up and then flipped. I'm not actually sliding it to the left or right. So I'm only having a translation where I'm changing, the x value is going to stay the same because I flipped it, but the y value I'm adding 7 to because it's sliding up.